You say that nobody will get past Taylor's record, but if you play for long enough, it's on the cards, isn't it?
That's if I do play for long enough. That's if I still want it. But obviously now I'm number one. I'm obviously hungry to keep there, and like I said there, I want to be there for the next few years. And obviously there's going to be a target on my back from Luke and all the other players, because they'll obviously want world number one. But yeah, it's made me very more hungry.
Luke, many congratulations, back-to-back Grand Slam champion. How special does that feel?
Yeah, it's a special feeling. It's been a tremendous week, 10 days, and yeah, the hard work has paid off, and I can go home as champion.
A brilliant final, so many big moments, but that 160 finish to go 11-9 up, did you feel that was a turning point for you?
Yeah, I felt like it was a turning point. Cause got back into the lead, and then went on to going to the last break, 15-10. I knew I was only a leg away, but I just had to keep focusing and get that one leg over the line, which I did.
And 14 games, 14 wins on the Grand Slam stage. What is it about this tournament that brings the best out of you?
Yeah, I think I said it last year. It's just like a little Champions League knockout, and obviously to win all 3 games and remain unbeaten, and then obviously come out the group stage. That's when the longer format comes into play, and then that's when you see the best out of me.
And you knew after beating Danny you'd become the new world number one after the tournament, but to mark that achievement by lifting the title must make it extra special.
Yeah, obviously I've been checking the rankings, and obviously if Luke won tonight, he'd only be 500 quid behind me, but I've managed to pull away and make that a smaller gap. And yeah, we carry on next week in Minehead.
And also the first time you've retained a Premier PDC title, so another milestone moment for you.
Yeah, it's not easy going back to back in any competition, and I've done it here. And yeah, it's been like I said, a great 10 days, and the hard work's paid off.
Thanks, Luke. Well done.
Cheers.
Luke, congratulations. I remember coming in, you said you wanted to defend one because you hadn't defended a major yet. Was there an extra pressure, and what was that feeling like knowing that you had defended one now?
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any pressure coming into it. Obviously it was not an easy group to get out of, but I managed to get out of it with all 3 wins. And then, like I said there, the longer format comes in. That's when you see the best out of me. And yeah, it's all paid off.
And again, you refuse to say it now, but what does it feel like knowing statistically you are now the best in the world?
Yeah, I am the best in the world. I can finally say it. World number one. You are the best in the world. And then obviously to top it off, going back to back makes it even more special.
Again, on stage, you and Luke there with Polly at Sky, in a league of your own, do you agree that you two are literally right now the best 2 players, by far better than anyone else on the planet?
Yeah, obviously, I think we are. The finals show it, the stats show it. And like Luke said there, if everyone's getting bored of me and him, then someone needs to stop us, otherwise we're going to keep winning 1 and 2. We're always going to meet in the final if we get past our opponents, and long may it continue.
And Luke said there he wants the world title. Have you got one eye on that repeat final with him at Alexandra Palace?
Yeah, well, obviously it could, if it goes all to plan, then me and Luke will obviously meet in the final. But we've still got obviously Minehead next week. For myself, a few exhibitions, just keep the arm going, and obviously I'll focus on to the Worlds.
Congratulations, Luke.
Cheers.
Congratulations, Luke. After becoming world number one this afternoon, now it's all said and done, how difficult was it to prepare for that final, knowing that you'd achieved such a huge thing earlier in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's never easy. I think I turned up at like 10 to 6, 10 minutes before the bull up. So I only had probably about 45 minutes of actual practice towards the final. But yeah, it's obviously I didn't want to try and get here too early. Obviously I went straight back to the house and I was back here so I could rest.
And just a word on Luke Humphries and everything he's achieved, nearly 2 years as world number one, and he's become a great rival and a great friend of yours as well.
Yeah, I think obviously me and Luke, we've sort of done the same in titles, and obviously now I've got that number one spot. Obviously he wants it back, but now we're going to be battling even more, and I think we're going to keep playing well because he wants it back, and obviously I don't want to give it away. And yeah, you're going to see many more great games.
Yeah, certainly going to be battles. I mean, Luke's saying it's war for that world number one spot. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it definitely is war, because if someone obviously takes it off you, then you want it back. You don't want to be second. And obviously it took me 19, 20 months to get to world number one. So now I want to stay there for a few years.
Okay. Congrats, Luke. Cheers. Thank you.
Congratulations, Luke. Do you have the psychological edge now? You've won the last, the Grand Prix in here and going into the Worlds. A big win over Luke tonight again as well, like the Grand Prix. Does that mean you've got it all in the head? Are you in his head as well, do you think?
No, I wouldn't say I'm in his head. It's a brand new final for us. No matter, obviously it's set play, leg play. It's whatever happens on a day. Luke played fantastic there, so did I. But the 160 to get myself into the lead and to go 2 legs clear, I think that really changed it.
Luke, well done on lifting the trophy. We always compare rivalries to Taylor and Van Barneveld, but is Little Humphries better than that? Because you and Luke Humphries have both won more than Barney, and that was quite a lopsided rivalry, really.
Yeah, well, obviously if we've won more than Raymond, then obviously the rival could be better. But yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna get past Phil's records and whatever he's done. But me and Luke, we're just going to keep going, doing our own business, and then if we do meet in the final, then it'll be another great final.
You say that nobody will get past Taylor's record, but if you play for long enough, it's on the cards, isn't it?
That's if I do play for long enough, that's if I still want it. But obviously now I'm number 1. I'm obviously hungry to keep there, and like I said there, I want to be there for the next few years. And obviously there's going to be a target on my back from Luke and all the other players, because they'll obviously want world number 1. But yeah, it's made me very more hungry.
When Michael Smith became world champion and became world number 1, he said he completed darts, and he'll admit that he made a mistake in saying that. So how do you now keep that motivation? Because you've achieved everything, world champion, world number 1, and defended a major. How do you keep striving to make sure that you are as hungry as ever?
Yeah, you just got to keep going along. You've got to keep picking up more titles, whether it's a Pro Tour, Euro Tour, whether it's a major. Whether it's an unranked tournament on the World Series or whatever it is, you've still got to be wanting it. Like I said for myself, number 1, you want to stay there for as long as possible.
Thank you, Luke. Well done this week.
Cheers.
Luke, at the World Match Play, you alluded to that you was happy with having your name on the trophy once, on each of the trophies. Now you've got your name on a trophy twice. Has that changed?
Yeah, well now I can obviously try and get my name on every trophy twice, and then it'll be a 3rd time and a 4th time, and it could add up to 2 digits. But yeah, it's now I can defend the title, then I can go on and defend many more.
But congratulations, Luke, a great win.
Thank you.
Luke, I'm sure you'd agree that Luke Humphries was a fabulous world number 1 over the past 2 years. Where would you rank him amongst the other world number 1s that we've had in the sport?
Yeah, obviously Luke was an incredible world number 1. He won plenty of titles along his way, and he kept that gap from me. But I won many more to close the gap, and now finally closed the gap. I've overtaken him, but now he wants it back, and I've got to make sure that I'm on my game if we ever do meet in another final.
Do you think there were many better world number 1s than him?
I've not really looked back on how long was Phil Taylor up for. Do you know? Neither do I. So I'll have to have a look back on it. But Luke, for the past 2 years, he's been very good.